I just checked my GM account because we're supposed to have, we get spins, and spins are money you earn based on particular vehicles you sell. Right now, for certified pre-owned cars, if you sell like a Silverado, a Traverse, a Terrain, you know, there's an Equinox, there's a number of vehicles that you can sell, and then you earn a spin. And a spin is like a little virtual slot machine that with your mouse, you pull down the little lever and the slot machine spins and it ends up being Chevy or whatever it is. But you can win or earn up to $250. So I think it's like 50, 75, 100, 150, 200, and 250 or something like that. Anyway, before we went under lockdown here, I sold and delivered a Silverado, a certified pre-owned Silverado, but it's not showing up yet. I was hoping it did, so I can show you guys exactly what that's all about. But it's not there, so I can't. Another thing I'm looking into at the moment is apparently yesterday Governor Murphy said that car dealerships may sell vehicles online and deliver to homes or provide curbside pickup. I'm waiting for the dealership to get back to me and to the rest of the staff as far as what their plan is going forward with this, but I don't know necessarily how that will work. I mean, do I sell from home or do I sell from the dealership? Like, does the whole staff go into the dealership and work out of that store? And then if somebody buys a car, you do everything online, they just come outside and the car's there ready to go? Because obviously, no test drives. It doesn't seem like somebody can come into the store to do contracts and paperwork and stuff like that. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how dealerships adapt to this little reality we have right now. Because if you're not set up for electronic signatures and stuff like that, that somebody can do via email, how really do you accomplish this? You know, how do you really sell cars remotely? That'll be interesting to see in the next few days what happens, and I'll gladly keep you posted. For now, what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna take a ride. It's a little rainy out again. It's another gloomy day, but I kind of have a craving for Starbucks coffee. I looked online, there's one not far away that's open, it's their drive-thru. So I'm gonna consider this an essential mission. We're gonna hop in the car, we're gonna drive over to Starbucks, grab a coffee, and then we'll head on back. All right, we pulled up to Starbucks here, and not too bad of a line. It looks like maybe 10 or 12 cars. I got one behind me and one trying to pull in. Only the drive-thru is open and you can't go inside, and this is one of the only ones in our area that has a drive-thru. And I can go for a nice large hot coffee with just milk. That's how I have it, large hot coffee, just milk, no sugar, nothing like that. I'm actually kind of annoyed with myself because I brought the drone with me, and my plan was with this video is when I came out of, when I faded to black at the end of that scene where I was still in the basement, when I came out of black, it was gonna be in the air around the Starbucks, and I was gonna get some nice epic drone footage. However, the drone has an old style USB, and since I got a new phone, it has a USB-C, and I didn't even think of that, and they're not compatible, so I can't fly the drone. I have to get the little adapter. My plan was to have some nice drone footage for you, so I apologize for the error there. For those of you that don't know, I currently do drive a 2018 Chevrolet Volt. This is by far, in my opinion, one of the smartest cars ever created. As you can see right now, I have about 20 miles of range left on the battery, which is over here on the left side, and I have about 304 miles of gas. The concept of this car, if you're not familiar, you can drive up to about 55 miles on electric only. Plug it in, you get another 55, and you can just keep running that cycle every day, which is sort of what I do. If you had to drive the car longer or further than 55 miles, well, you have a gas engine that works as a generator to provide electricity to the drivetrain, so you can still power the vehicle, and it's an 8-gallon fuel tank. You can just keep putting gas in like a regular car. To me, it's a very smart design, makes a lot of sense. I think I'm averaging something like 86 or 90 miles per gallon currently in this car, which is outstanding, absolutely outstanding. I am prepared with all the essentials. We have our Purell Advanced Hand Sanitizer. If I go in the glove box here, I got a gloves, I have an N95 mask. I even have emergency thermal blankets. These are the same blankets that I was wearing in that video where I talked about the Nintendo, where I waited outside at Best Buy for the Nintendo Classic, which was a pretty fun experience. You know, you get to talk to your people around you in line, your neighbors, if you will. And you know, we were all out there in the cold, freezing from like 2 in the morning all the way up till 7. Around 7:30, the store had opened for us, gave us little tickets, and then you can come back when the store opened. I think it was at 8 or 9 with your ticket to claim your Nintendo NES. Like I said, I think there was about 16 of them or so that they had at the store that day. I was number 9. And you know, every now and then I like to plug that bad boy in and enjoy it. It's a real Super Mario Brothers is a great game. You know, anybody can play it. You know, it doesn't matter what your skill level is. It's fun for everybody.
Hi, welcome to Starbucks. We're gonna get for you.
Can I have a large hot coffee, just milk?
Large hot coffee with milk. Anything else?
Do you guys have the banana bread?
I do.
I'll have one slice as well.
Warmed up?
Yes, please.
You got it? Anything else?
No, that'll be all.
Banana bread and pipe.
Thank you.
Very much.
You can never be too sure. It's good. If you get the banana bread, you got to get warmed up. This is fantastic. All right, folks, and just like that, we're back in the studio here. Sorry that wasn't the most interesting and exciting ride, but the weather's just, it's gloomy outside and it's rainy, and I didn't have the proper thing for the drone, and you know, it just didn't work out. But what I promise you is that when we have a nice sunny day, we have a real nice lake not far away, I'm gonna get the proper thing for my phone for the drone, we'll get some epic footage, and we'll have a nice proper drive in probably the Chevy Bolt, because I haven't driven that in a long time on the channel. So look forward to that. What I decided to do just now is I have this nice empty spot on the wall here. And somebody in the comments the other day asked about talking about a lease and things like that. So I'm gonna try to do my best in order to kind of give you guys some guidance on car buying. And I'll have a nice whiteboard that I can kind of put some stuff on, maybe payments or, you know, tips or whatever the case may be. And I got two of them. I got this one and I got this one. This one I had put a little wood on the back to support it so I can hang this right up like that. It'll fit perfect with our pegboard here. As you can see, this did get hung up in front of the table like we were talking about the other day, just for tripods, the drone, you know, GoPro tripods, the microphone for my phone, you know, all sorts of stuff like that. We're making things very functional, very organized, and very neat. All right, the clapping is to sync the two cameras together. I've never used this before. I got it as a gift. It's a chest strap that you can attach a GoPro to. This way now your hand's free and everyone will be able to see exactly what I'm doing. So we're gonna hang this up on the wall right now. I had this hung up in the past where, if you can see here, there's holes here. There were screws that lined up. So all I had to do was mount a board like this onto the wall. And then once I do that, I put 3 screws, I pop this on top, and it kind of sits and rests on that. So first I gotta find the screws, which I'm gonna have down here. All right, there's 3. There we go. So that's lined up. Now, I'm gonna line up that. I'm gonna line up that and that. Like I said in previous videos, I'm not really one for measuring when it comes to stuff like this. We're just looking to get the job done. Doesn't have to be perfect. One more right here. There we go. Now I just have to mount this on the wall the opposite way, up top here, wherever I want it. Then I can take this portion, hang it right on top, and we're good to go. How's this point of view version? Do you like this at all? All right, that seems a little close for 2 studs, but it looks solid. Come on now, how good is that? Perfectly level. What do you think? Not too bad? Did you like the point of view camera? Good, bad? I guess I'll find out when I put the footage on the computer to edit it. Gonna take a picture of this just so we can have it. And now we're gonna delete it. And delete it. We're gonna erase it. I drew this up back in the day because I wanted to keep track of what I was doing on YouTube. So on May 27th of 18, I decided I want to do something with YouTube. I'm going to focus on putting content out there. I had 19 subscribers. And then I kept track. Each time I hit 100 more subscribers, right up until I hit 1,000, which was on March 18th of 2019. So it took like a full 10 months to get that first 1,000 subscribers. And then after that, if you think about it now, we're in March. We're a year after I hit 1,000 and I'm a little over 4,000. So it took me 10 months to get 1,000. It took me another year to get another 3. And hopefully it will compound faster and faster and faster as time goes on. But this was, it was a lot of work. You know, even making the videos like I'm doing down here to come up with new ideas and topics and hope that things aren't boring. I think you just get to a certain point in deciding that you want to do this, that you just have to keep putting content out. Some things are going to work, some things aren't. And, you know, don't look at the views, don't look at the likes, don't look at all that sort of stuff. Respond to all your comments, build a community, and hopefully it'll grow and grow and grow. And next thing you know, I'll have 100,000 subscribers or 500,000 or 1 million. You know, who knows? If other people can do it out there, there's no reason why I believe that I can't. So if you're out there and you're doing a YouTube channel and you're trying to get your footing here, just keep going. It's the only thing you can do is keep going.